We move on to VW Sportsman. Polly Judge, the Halfway to Hell Audi TT, going alongside Jerry Sadler, the Blue Action Beetle. 16.6 plays 1578, the Audi with the quicker dial-in. Roy Walker's at a wedding today, but still be watching. Loads of people very proud of Kai, which is excellent. As Polly and Jerry head on up to the stripe. 1639 plays 1622. One was a big breakout and one was a dial-in of 16.73 for Darren Walsh with the Golf GTI Mark 1. Cracking car. I used to have one of those donkeys years ago. So there's only 300ths of a difference between them on dial-ins. $16.78. Darren Walsh goes into the number 1 spot there. $16.76. Goes into the number 2 spot. Very close indeed. Next up then, Martin Ayton with the son of Homer's Revenge. This is the VW Polo, dialing in 1535. And how about Andrew Bambrick with the Mark II Golf, dialing in 1345. Andrew's going to get there first. Gets a 1393 and 1579 for Martin. So Andrew goes 4, Martin goes 3. Hazel Carter with Patricia, the Passat. 15-0. That's quick. Very stock-looking Passat, but certainly not stock under the bonnet, that's for sure. Going alongside John Gallant with the Sirocco. He's looking for a 17.80. So John's going to get there first, goes 1848, and off pace for Hazel Carter, unfortunately, 1877. Oh, Lawrence Clark has put all the information I'll ever need on the back window there. He's dialing in a 1358, his PB is a 13.1. Going alongside Morgan Wilson, dialing in 17.75 with the misdemeanor Havoc Beetle. Oh, nicely away. Well, 0-3 light. Issues away from the line, but cracking light though. So Lawrence Clark, 1358. Let's see what he's got for us. 1374. But unfortunately Morgan has stopped about 100 feet out. Justin Foley with the 50 Shades of Silver Audi TT. Paul Robinson with his Audi TT. Similar dialings as well. Justin, 1495. Paul, 1471. Well, a little bit of a stutter for Justin as he left the line. Paul Robinson, look at that, 1473 on a 71. He takes the #1 spot. 1603, not a huge amount of help, but Paul Robinson, good job, well done. Paul Robinson was your runner-up at the main event. I haven't had that one yet. Festival of Power. Bruce Harvey and Carl Goldsmith. Now, Carl not in his normal ride. Oh dear, getting a bit squirrely with that one as well. So Carl dialing in 14.2, gets a 15.4, and Bruce goes 1910 on 1830. So Carl 11, Bruce number 9. Right, Dan Brioche, as we love to call him, with the Loco Polo, dialing in 12.99. Well, Dan tried to take the perfect money there, just missed it by 0.1, and it was a cherry on the tree. After all that, 12.99 is the lowest he can dial. He tried to dial 12.98 and he went 12.97. But nevertheless, good run. 15.68. That qualifies it in number 8 spot, and the 12.97 puts him in at number 14. Right, the Craw Dog, John Crawford. He has got one of the best photographs that Ian Blackett has ever taken, I think, when he took both hands off the wheel and was celebrating his win. Just look on John Crawford's social media and you'll see it. Right, looking for 15.19. Gets a 15.13. A little bit too quick for the Craw Dog this morning. But that's a wrap for VW Sportsman. Here we go then, VW Pro. Paul Walklate with the Cutthroat Racing VW Caddy. That has got huge potential. I'm looking forward to seeing how this Caddy van develops. Going alongside Luke Stevenson with the Sheck's Toy Dragster. Looking for 9.50. Nicely away for Luke, not so for Paul. Oh, Luke taking a little bit of wander towards the centre line, and not the straightest of runs he's ever had. Backs out of it, gets back on it, goes 11.46 at 110. Right, Graham Fairhead with the Misfit Type 3, dialing 11.10. He's got the track all to himself this one. Why don't they just do a little bit clean in the Kestrel beer lane? Really doesn't matter if they put a red light on the tree in qualifying. It's all about their ETs, or in the case of Junior Dragster, their reaction times. 11.31 for Graham Fairhead. 11.10 was his dial. 200s off. Sorry, 2/10 off. How about James Hodson then? The Golf, dialing in 10.45. James Hodson currently number 3 in the points, but too early to really look at permutations in the points chase. We've only had one round of the championship so far at the Festival of Power. Let's see how close to 10.45 James can get. 10.51, that'll do for the #1 qualifier at the moment. As Phil Blob brings the caddy up to the line, the tractor will disappear behind the start line and will send Phil on his way. Dials in 12.10. Good morning to Lloyd, tuned in. Thank you. Phil Blogg goes 12.55 at 110 miles an hour on a 12.10 dialing. Next up then, Ed Keach with the Tangoed Golf, dialing in 11.90. Goes through with a 12.46, so Ed slots in at number 4. Jacob Bailey with a Jet R, dialing in 9.99. Going alongside Chris Pointer with the Green Goblin Beetle. Good to see this car back. Dialing in 12.99. A little bit of a hop, skip and a jump off the line there for Chris. No issues for Jacob. Really does pour on the power at the top end. There's 10.55. The speed, 148 miles an hour from the Jetta. Absolutely flying. And Jacob using the parachute as well. How cool is that? Right, Lee Caudry with Poppy, the Leon Cupra, 12.30, going alongside young Charlie Roberts with the tailored 5-up, or SUP, whatever you want to call it. Love it. This little up is quick. I mean, dialing in 12 flat. Not going to get a 12 flat on this run, unfortunately, but he's capable of it. So Lee's going to get there first. 14.89, coasting at 68 miles an hour at the stripe. And Charlie limping across the line, 21.15, not what he wanted.